Hey y'all, this is Rich. Happy Memorial Day. Yeah, okay, I'm recording this on Thursday. Friday is a Jewish holiday. I couldn't get Kylie to come in here on Sunday to record this stuff. You know, apparently she wants to have a personal life or something like that. I don't get it. I mean, I just live for y'all. I live for mortgages. Let's talk about what is going on right now. Holy shnikes. The rate market, baby. It has been hit over and over and over. What's driving it? A couple of things. One, we've talked about high oil prices. Oil prices lead to inflation. Inflation has increased it. The other thing that's going on right now in the background is the Fed has slowed down its purchase of Treasury bills. So that's also increasing the yields. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's been buying Treasury bills from banks. When it buys the Treasuries from banks, that's giving the banks more liquidity. The banks are lending out more money. That's also inflationary. The Fed meeting minutes from the April meeting were just released as well. And boy, are they looking hawkish. What does that mean? They're saying if inflation does not get down to 2%, and remember, we just had a 3.8% reading. If inflation doesn't get around that 2% target, they're looking at possibly increasing rates. So this whole thing in the Strait of Hormuz, the Persian Gulf, where oil prices have gone up because the war with Iran, that is wreaking havoc with markets. We have seen interest rates go up, between 0.5% and 0.75% since late last week. And I can't tell you where it's going to go. I'm personally concerned. We're locking everybody in right now only because we're afraid that rates are going to continue to go up. So if you like your rate, you got to lock it. That's what's going on in the mortgage market. The other thing that's going on right now is the housing market. Okay, what happened? New listings are up 0.3%. Pending listings are down. But the other thing is we had 2.4% increase in closings. Now remember, this is year over year. So we've been clearing out some of that pipeline of pending listings. We've got a bunch, a little bit of new listings. They're not listing quite as fast as they were before. Now, remember, this is also the week before graduation. There's a lot of folks who are really busy with stuff going on right now. Showings are up about 11% despite the increase in interest rates. Here's a couple of other pretty cool things too. Right now, we're seeing that rental market in Houston, leases are going up as far as the number of listings. New listings are up. The leased listings are up. The inventory is hanging out in the market a little bit. And we are seeing a slight change. April 24 to April 25, we are seeing that for leases, they're down about 2.6%. And this is for single family homes. Now, why is that? That could be a couple of things. One, people could be leasing smaller homes. Two, there may not be quite as much demand, especially with inflation right now. People are looking at their pocketbooks. That being said, it's still a pretty strong market. Finally, I want to say thank you to everybody that came out on Wednesday the 20th. For more calls, more clients, more closings. We had a great time. Tim, my coach, did an amazing job. He absolutely killed it talking about how to build your brand with AI. And we had a wonderful time talking about how to get a mortgage when your tax return says no. So for everybody who braved the rain and the lightning and the Galleria area traffic, man, thank you so much. In fact, one of the things that we're going to do for these folks who came out is we are going to start a weekly email for the peeps who were there, only the peeps that were there. This is kind of an exclusive thing where we are going to give them a little bit deeper dives on each of the different branding strategies that Tim talked about. If you weren't there, you missed out. You're going to have to look for that personal branding mastery with AI class. It may be coming up soon in a place near you. If you got any questions, give me a call. This is Richard Habai at Home Loans. Have a great week. I'm out.